Hello, 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 hello. It is 10:13. Oh, I'm late. 10:13 in America. Oops. So, look at your clocks. If it's not 10:13, that means that you are watching the replay, which means you can still like, comment, all that stuff. I'll get back to you later. And you can still share with that little button down there that says share. So, go ahead and do that. JustJackChap.com. Miracle Soriano, good morning, good morning. I'm a little bit late because my phone decided to bamboozle me and make me do the update. I've been pushing it off and pushing it off and pushing cancel, pushing cancel, pushing cancel. And then today they bamboozled me. They put it on there and I went to go push cancel, the same button I've been pushing, except they moved cancel to the other side of the screen. And this button was OK. So I pushed OK on accident and then it had to update. I don't know why they make us update our phones. So silly, because then they won't work anymore and we have to go buy a new one like the dang iPhones. Kimberly Patton Rikas, hey girl, how are you feeling, my dear? I always think about you and that bun in your oven. Hey Miracles, miss you too, girl. We got to see each other sometime. Ooh, this coffee is strong. Hey Mandy Warren, I'm glad you caught me live. Hey Tish, hey Heather Magazine. Kimberly Patton Rikas, good. Okay, very good. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. All right, let's get into the story because I only have 18 minutes. Usually, that's the goal. My goal is 18 minutes, but Lord knows I have the gift of gab, and once I start, I don't shut up. Don't give me a microphone. If you ever see me in real life, don't give me a microphone. It'll be the worst mistake you ever made in your life. Hey, Carla Albright. Hey, girl. I'll talk to you. I'm going to talk to you right after this conversation. Strong coffee is good. Yeah, except I start shaking really crazy, and then they call me Shaky Ray, and my eyes start twitching even more, and I start doing this, like if I've been, you know, doing booger sugar or something. I'm just a weirdo. I'm just a weirdo. I can't help it. Hey, Monica Brown. All right, let's get into the story. So, I feel like I'm doing shots. Last night I hung out with my friend Vince, and many of my friends, you know, you are, my grandmother used to always tell me, you hang out with lowlifes, you're going to act like lowlifes. You are who you hang around with. And my friends are all weirdos. When you find your tribe, and I talk about this lots of times to people, not everybody's tribe is the same. You may have the same mutual friends, you may have lots of friends in common, but you find your own tribe. You attract your own tribe to you. And I've attracted the weirdos. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but come on, my friends, I attract the good ones. I really attract the good ones. They're weirdos. Flawed. Oh, we're flawed. We are flawed like nobody's business, but they're great people. Great people. Very strong characteristics. Very strong characteristics. So you get all of us in one room together and it's just a shit show. But you get us one-on-one with each other and magic just happens, you know? It's unexplainable. It's unexplainable. Take your time. Talk away. Okay. Don't we all have the gift of gab? Yes, we do. I love it. I seek out all the weirdos. They are the best. Yeah, that's why we get along. That's right, Jennifer Matthews. The weirdos are the best. If you don't have a weirdo in your life, I highly suggest to get one. So, hey, Shakina Chanel. Yeah, they're honest. They're real people. They're wackadoodles. They're crazy. I mean, you look at us sometimes, and the norm will look at us and think they're out to lunch. They're mad as hatters. They are out to lunch. The man's a March hare, you know. But I love them, and they love me. You're the mean of the five you are surrounded by. That's true. That's true. And you're something about, oh, I don't want to talk about that. Tammy B. Craft. Hey, Tammy B. Craft. So last night we were talking up late at night. I was here sewing. He had gotten off of work, and so hey, Connie Anna Morales. So he just came over to shoot the poop, to hang out, to coexist. There were no, what's it called? There were no expectations, just chat, me and my friend. So we're talking, we're playing the game of, the places we'll go. So I want to go here, I want to go there, I want to go there, I want to go there. Oh, let's go plan this trip here. And one place he said, I married my weirdo, he makes me laugh. Aw, Kim Cook-Brady, that's cute. Mad Hatters are my favorite, yes. I most definitely, we're all mad. All the fun ones are mad. So he says, one place in particular I want to go is the Comedy Store, which you go and watch live comedy. And I said, oh, that will be fun. I love the Comedy Store. And he says, but I want to be on the stage. And I go, well, let's go. Let's get you on that stage. Let's go have fun. I'll go watch you. Your friends, take notes. Your friends, they will support you. They will, even if you go and make a fool of yourself, they will still love you. They will still support you. They will still stand behind you 100%. So he says, yeah, and then he makes like this joke. He makes this joke. And I look at him, and in my mind I'm thinking, well, I hope you don't go on stage with that one, because that's not funny. You're trying too hard, my dear. And you have to understand, when we're together, it's nonstop laughter, joke after joke after joke, read after read, shade after shade after shade, just having a good time. It's nothing but laughter, right? And so when he told this joke, I was like, crickets. There's crickets. Let's fine tune that. So then I said, okay, well, let's get you on this stage. And so he goes, but I'm so scared, Jack. I'm so scared. And you guys know me. The hell are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? What? That you're going to mess up? And I said the F word. I said, what? Should I F it up? And then he said, I'm scared that what if I mess it up? I said, what if you do? Then you mess it up. I said, then you have two options after you mess it up. When you fail, you have two options. One, you can stay there and you can stay defeated and you can say, you know what, this really isn't for me. Let me go try something else. Or you can say, you know what, I really want to do this. I feel like I can really do this. Let's try it again. I said, and then you mess that one up too. And then you have two options again. One, you can go and you can say, nope, this is not for me. Or you can say, I really feel like this is my calling. I want to do this. Let me try it again. And you'll do that. And you'll keep going and you'll keep going. You keep messing up, go. Failure after failure after failure. I said, and then one time you're going to get up on that stage and you're just going to shine. You're going to have the best time of your life. And you're going to say, wow, this is the moment that I've been preparing for. Thank God that I kept going. Thank God that I did not give up and say this was not for me. Thank God that I kept going, because now is my time to shine, and I've made it, and I've made it to the place that I wanted to make it to. And here I am. Oh, thank God I didn't give up. And he's listening to me. And he's just looking at me and he goes, well, when you put it that way. And then he goes, but wait, what if I do really good on the first time? I said, you do really good on the first time and you say, thank God that I came on here. Thank God I slapped fear across the face. Thank God, because if I wouldn't have, then maybe I would have went my whole life thinking, what if, what if, what if? Thank God I did. Thank God I went with my gut, and thank God I did that thing that I was so scared to do, because now after I did that, shoot, I can do anything that I set my mind to. Thank God. Thank God I did it. Thank God. So when you really look at things in the long run, either way, it's a win-win situation. You just got to do it. And so, of course, then the wheels in his head start spinning, and he's thinking, okay, I can do this, but, and I'm waiting for the buts, I do this for a living, right? I'm a solution provider to people's problems for a living, that's what you pay me for. So he says, but I'm so scared to be around lots of people. Hey, Deanna Stevenson. Kimberly Patton Rikus, thank God, I'm so glad I haven't given up after setbacks in my business. Amen to this. Right? Just imagine, okay, let's take a break real quick. Just imagine what would have happened the first time you failed and you said, you know what, this isn't for me. We don't, it's not in our nature to do that. Think about when you walked. You don't see a baby learning how to walk, falling down and saying, oh, I give up, this just isn't for me. You know, maybe I'm not meant to walk on these two legs. These little ankles aren't meant to hold up this big old body. I'm just not strong enough. No, I'll go find something else. You don't do that as a baby. That would be stupid. It's not in your human nature to just give up. Why would anybody give up? I feel for people who give up, because then they think that, I don't know. I don't know what they think. I know what I think. I know what I think. I know that now when I fail, it's not me failing. It's just that big, powerful thing living inside me saying, no, you don't belong over here. You belong over there. Go do that. Go do that. And sometimes that thing over there is a lot more scarier than the thing that I failed at. And that's what keeps us from going and reaching that thing, right? It's that fear of the unknown, that fear of, oh, what if, what if, what if? But then we go over there and we do that thing. And once we go and do that thing, we realize, you know what? This is where I am meant to be. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. And once we're there, a new thing comes up. A whole bigger thing comes up, and we're like, ooh, no, I have to go over there. Oh my gosh. First I was over there, now I'm here, now I gotta go over there. And you keep going over there. You're always going to, and then once you get over there, you'll be here again, right? You'll always be reaching for that next level. So what he was saying was, hey, Miss Sasha Alice Smith, we are not mermaids. So what he was saying was, well, I'm afraid to be in front of the people. And I said, then you need to get used to being in front of those people. I said, Facebook Live is a great way to get used to being in front of people. And he does one of these. He's looking out into the yonder. And he goes, I know, Facebook Live. Oh my gosh. I said, yeah, that one's scary. Now that one is scary. I don't think I've had a bigger fear in my life than getting on the video camera. It's scary. Till this day, it's still scary. I still get like nervous before I get on Facebook Live. So we were talking about that. And he says, well, he said, my problem is now that I don't have the content. I don't have the content. I said, well, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking. Too many times we think too hard on something so small. Just get your butt on there and start talking. I said, the best thing, the best Facebook Lives I ever do, the best Periscopes I've ever done, the best chats, the best masterminds I've ever given were unprepared. They're unprepared. But this is something I used to do in the beginning. I shared this with him. I'm going to share it with you guys because I want you guys to get out there, get on Facebook Live. What I would do is at nighttime, and I still do this, at nighttime, I go and I tell the story. That's all we're doing, right? We're telling the story. Facts tell, stories sell. So we tell the story. So at night, I'm telling the story to all my trees in the backyard. And I'm picking and I'm choosing. I'm saying, oh, that's a good one. I'm going to keep that. Well, I'm going to get rid of this part over here. No, I don't want to go into that. That's just a little tangent I'm going into. I said, and then the next day, I'm fully prepared because I've taken my mental notes. Sometimes you can write them down. In the beginning, if you look at my old stuff through Periscope, I used to write down key notes. And so I would do this a lot, like read and then look, and then read and then look, and then read and then look. And that's totally fine. Your audience doesn't care. And this is what I was sharing with him. Your audience don't care. And they don't care. And then he said, well, what if you do veer off to the left? You know, what if he said, sometimes I'll be talking and I go off into some tangents. I said, I do it all the time. I do it all the time. 1 minute. Here's the great thing about that. The great thing is that we know the road we have to go on for the Facebook Live. We know the content we want to share. We know the basics of the story that we're trying to tell, the good parts, the notes that we took. We know where we're going. But sometimes we veer off to the left over here, and that's fine. That's fine because I go off into some crazy tangent way over here, left field, and I know somebody, somewhere, was meant to hear that part of the Facebook Live. And it's okay if you go left, and it's okay if you go right all the way over here, and you go over here. Get back on the road. Make a U-turn if you have to, and keep going back into the story. It's very easy. And the great thing is, your audience doesn't know. They don't have a clue that you're messing up. They don't have a clue that you're not on track. They're just there to watch you, which is crazy. We live in an era where people will sit and watch other people just live their lives, right? And I have no problem letting them watch me live my life. I don't have a problem with that. They're going to be, listen, there's lots of other people on Facebook thinking they're shoulda, coulda, wouldas. They're watching this crap anyways. They might as well go watch me and see my crap, the mess that I create, you know. This is fun to me. To me, this kind of stuff is fun. Getting on Facebook Live, talking to people, building relationships, that's fun. And the great thing, I was telling him this, the great thing is when you just go on there, no agenda, no nothing, just let that powerful thing speak through you. That's where the magic happens. That's where the funny jokes come out. That's when who cares if you drop the F-bomb? Who cares if you drop, if you start cursing? No one cares. No one cares. No one cares. And so we were talking about that, and he said, something he said was, when he was little, he would go to church, and he would be, he said, I was a very curious kid. I've always been a curious kid, but I hated church. But 6 years old in church is where I mastered the art of people watching, because he would watch people, and he would watch people, he would watch people. He said, and I would go to the bathroom, but when I came back from the bathroom, I'd go behind the altar where the not the rabbi, it's the Monsignor, where the Monsignor is. He said, and I would see all the people around me, all the people, and I would think, ooh, I like seeing all these people. I said, do you realize that you are preparing, even at 6 years old, to be on that stage? You're meant to go see people. You're meant for people to watch you. And I'm telling you guys this, if you're watching this, that means that you're part of my tribe, right? Somehow, some way, we've attracted each other to each other. We are here to co-create. Therefore, we're not mediocre. Therefore, there are sometimes, many times, that we're out there in the pews because I watch my leaders. Being in the pew is a great place to be, but what's even better is being on stage and having the mic. And right now, whatever platform it is you're on, you're holding the mic. You are meant to be somebody. You are meant to go out there and share with the world who you are. Go share it. I don't see the problem. Yes, you're scared. I get it. Yes, it's scary. I get it. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares if you mess up? You mess up once, good. Mess up again. Mess up a bunch of times. Go mess up. Have fun. Play. Here's a tip for you. Don't take it too seriously. The moment you take it seriously, that's where the anger comes in, and the ego comes in, and the fear comes in, and you get annoyed because you don't have that many viewers, and you get annoyed because people are talking to you, and you get annoyed about this. We are not here for a fashion show. We are not here for a makeup show. It doesn't matter about the packaging. It doesn't matter about the packaging. What matters is the product, the value you get from sitting here watching JustJack.com. And right now, I'm teaching through my words, right? So all that matters are the words that are coming out of my mouth. You don't even have to look at me. All you have to do is shut up and listen, right? And that's all people do on Facebook Live, is they shut up and they listen to you. Go share the world with who you are. You know in your heart of hearts that there is something bigger and deeper inside of you. You've been preparing it. You've been preparing for it your whole life. right? It's always been in there. You ever see somebody and you say, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Well, I've always been this way. Oh my gosh, you have such nice handwriting. Well, I've always been this way. Oh my gosh, you're so this. I've always been this way. You've always been this way. You've always been this way. You've always had that greatness within you. Somehow, some way, we've passed the age of not believing, and we lose that greatness, and we start thinking about reality, and we start thinking about bills and life and this and that and all that stuff that does not even matter. Because guess what? Let me let you in on a little secret. You're not gonna make it out alive. And even when you die, end, begin, it's all the same. So you end here in physical, you begin in non-physical. Guess what? All the same. End, begin. Something's going to end, something's going to begin. When this ends, something else is coming. Maya Angelou said one time, Oprah asked her, what do you say when, you just reached the end? Someone fires you, your boyfriend dumps you, your girlfriend dumps you, your husband leaves you, your wife leaves you, this person stops talking to you, this person leaves your company. What do you say? And she said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because, darling, the things I'm about to receive, darling, you have longed for. Wonderful things are coming. With every end, there's a beginning to something. Something wonderful, something magical, if you allow it. So, put an end to that fear and start doing Facebook Lives. And if you're doing Facebook Lives, keep going. Turn those Facebook Lives into blog posts. Put those Facebook Lives on YouTube. Share the world. Share yourself with the world. Whoops. I'm missing all these. This is exactly how I felt when I started my channel. I'm so glad I didn't give up on it, especially when makeup is my passion. Yeah, find your passion. Find what you love to do and figure out a way to make money while doing it. It's that simple, folks. It's that simple. Then there goes more into it, right? A lot more goes into it with the marketing and the sales and all that stuff that you'll have to learn as business owners. Don't stop educating yourself. I think it's a shameful when people have a little bit of education and they go and they start working and then they stop learning. When you stop learning, you stop growing. Don't stop growing. Keep growing. Hey, love. Hey, Miss Rosie D. I'm obsessed with Facebook Live. Yeah, Kimberly Patton Rikus, she's the queen of the videos. If you're not doing videos, you're already a million steps behind her, so you better get your butt off the couch and push the record button because you have work to do, because Kimberly Patton Rikus has so many videos out there that I think even if she stopped shooting videos, people will still keep coming because she's produced so many, and that's what you want to do. You want to produce so much content. Give out so much content. Keep giving out the content. And I say this, I always say this, when you're learning, as we learn daily, we teach daily, right? So you may be teaching stuff now, but next year you won't be teaching this stuff. You'll be teaching a whole different subject on Facebook Live, or a whole different subject to your audience. I'm not talking about the stuff I was talking about last year. Last year we were in a whole different ball game last year. This year we're in a bigger field, a bigger playing field. And next year, if I continue to do my work and we continue going the rate we're going, next year I'll be in an even bigger ball game. And your arena just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's when you stop doing the work and you give up and you say, oh, this isn't for me. That's when life sucks. Plain and simple. Life is what you make of it. You want to get to work, get to work. And there are many times, especially in the beginning, many times that you'll feel that you are just working and 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 seeing no results and seeing no results and seeing no results. And you're going to come to a point where you feel, my God, I've been working my butt off. Where are the results? They're not coming. And then you're whining, you're complaining. I'm telling you right now, change your attitude. change your energy flow, tell the story the way you want it to go, and watch your business boom out of nowhere. The moment you change your attitude, when you stop saying, oh, I've been working, there's no results. When you say, you know what? I've been working and my results are on their way. My people are on their way. My money is on its way. The people I'm supposed to impact, they're on their way. The people I'm supposed to impact are probably not even born yet, and that's okay because I have all the time in the world now. As long as there's blood pumping in these veins, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep working, and I encourage you to do the same thing. You seem so confident to be nervous. Oh, darling, Miss Sasha Ellis Smith, it wasn't always this way. It wasn't always this way. And even now, I still get nervous. My sister she told me, she said, I don't know why you go on that Facebook Live. Your eye twitches so gosh darn much. And I said, because I'm nervous. My God, what do you expect? I'm talking to a bunch of people. Well, not a bunch of people, but I'm talking to people, and I don't know how they're going to take it. I don't know how they're going to perceive me. But to be honest with you, if they ain't paying my bills, I don't pay them no mind. So, and that's another thing we talked about, because I told Vince, my friend, I said, listen, go on there, have fun, be happy, do it because you want to do it, not because you feel like this is what they're expecting from you. No. And he says, well, what if they don't like it? Get rid of them now. Get rid of them. Trust me when I say this to you. Find your dream killers and run from them now. Because next year, you don't want them there. I'd rather get rid of all my naysayers now, all the negative people now, all the people who are going to talk crap now. Get rid of them now, because where I'm going, there ain't no place for them. There's no place for any of those people, and that's not the person that you are becoming over there, so there's no place for it. Get rid of it, say thank you, but no thank you. I have enough trouble on my own. I fail enough on my own. I don't need your help telling me how much of a bad job I'm doing. Trust me when I tell you that. I'm my own worst critic. You're your own worst critic. You don't need every other Tom, Dick, and Stanley telling you what you're doing wrong. And here's the thing, I would never, ever, ever take constructive criticism from someone who has never constructed anything in their entire life. And I suggest you do the same. Never take, I've said this before, never take advice from someone unless you're willing to trade shoes with them. Unless I'm going to trade shoes with you, I am not taking your advice. Opinion not desired or required with justjack.com. To your trees. Yeah, I talk to the trees. Listen, I know I'm a weirdo. I'll be out there, and you know when I talk, I don't sit still. I'm over here, I'm doing this. And so my grandmother one time, she comes out of the house, she goes, who are you talking to? I said, myself. And she says, okay. And I go in her bedroom later on that night, and she said, who are you talking to really? I said, myself. I said, well, actually, I was talking to the trees. And she said, did they respond? I said, well, if I told you that, then they'd lock me up in the loony bin. They'd lock me up in the mental institution. So I plead the fifth when it comes to that. Joining you for the first time. Well, welcome, Melissa Webster Braun. I've done live twice now since we last spoke together. Sasha Ellis Smith, twice is better than none. Keep going, girl. Those tangents could grab their attention. That's right, Brenda Yarbo. Let people fall in love with you. They always will. Yeah, they will. They will. I'm the spitting image of that. Just be yourself. Be yourself, and the rest will follow. I'm so glad you're in today, Kimberly Patton Rikus. I miss you. We need to talk to each other soon. Kim Cook Ready, the real reality show. Yeah, that's what I was telling him too. Thanks, that's a good point. Because we are in, like I said, we're in an era right now, and people watch other people live their lives. And look at the Kardashians. Look at the Kardashians. They made a fortune on it, right? However, we as the public have learned that reality TV isn't reality. It's scripted. There's producers telling you what to say, what to do. There's directors directing you. Oh, go fight with that person over there. Oh, go cause that over there. See, when you're on Facebook Live, this is the realest it's going to get. It's the realest, because there is no take two. There is no one over here telling me, oh, you should be saying this. Do this way. Producers telling me, go say this. Oh, you shouldn't say this, Jack. No, this is a JustJack.com show. If they don't like it, if your audience doesn't like it, they knew how to get in here. They can let themselves out. You keep doing your work the best way you know possible, and work through that happy place, through that source. When you're on that high-flying disc, work through that. You work through that. You cannot go wrong. People call it channeling. They say, oh, I'm channeling this, I'm channeling that. I say, if you want to be a comedian, you better channel Richard Pryor. Channel your inner Richard Pryor. When people wear black or they wear like dark lipstick, they'll say, well, I'm channeling my inner Just Jack. Channel away. Channel away. They say, Jack, you're a channeler, you're a channeler. Don't go placing your labels on JustJack.com. I have enough. I don't channel. I just am myself. The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing left undone. I don't do anything. All I come on here to do is gabble, and stuff gets done. I love watching your videos. It's like getting to hear my thoughts in my head out loud. Monica Brown, go on Facebook Live and then rewatch yourself. I hate doing that, but it has to be done. Give me all the mics. Hashtag. That's right. Damn right. Preach. Hey, Kelsey Sanders. Kim, I love you. Love all the mics. You frozen. Yes, we have. So funny you mentioned all the people do is shut up and listen. I often sit my phone down and do other things while I listen to you and literally everyone else, unless it's a visual tutorial. I'm just listening. Yeah. Listen. There are many times I'll be washing dishes and watching a training. I'll be sewing and watching a training. Last night I was sewing, I was watching a training. I was listening to my music and sewing and doing other things. You want to multitask. Unless my eyes have to be on you, unless you're showing me something, I'm a listener. I can listen and I can pick it up and I can run with it. So go on there. Just listen. Just listen. Hey, gorgeous from London. Hey, Jackie Summerfield. The end is the beginning of a new chapter. That's right. Kim Cook ready. So lick your finger and turn the page. Hey, Kimberly Santee. Change your attitude. Change your energy flow. Love it. Love it. Yesenia Quantus Galvin. Hey, girl. Preach. Pretty little trees. That's right. So true. I used to talk to myself when I was little also. I talk to myself all the time. My mind is a crazy thing. That's why I love my meditations, because I can just quiet my mind and I can just let all those, thoughts and craziness out. It's crazy. It's crazy. First timer and I talk to everything. Well, welcome, Christilla Pruitt Swain. Jack, I love you. I love you too, Rochelle Lynn. Kimberly Santee, you're amazing. Thanks. Aaron Maddox Bayless. Hey, boo. Mandy Warren, hey girls, this is my great friend who is full of great ideas. Oh, well, I hope so. Did you share? You can share in the, if you guys push share, you can share it. Haha, Jack, my mom joined too. Oh, we have a mother in the house. Well, welcome, mother darling. Cheers to you. Let's just give a shout out to Mandy Warren, because her mother's here. It's not every day when you can say, I raised one of the greats. Kudos to you, mama, because she is a leader. She's not a force to be reckoned with. She's an amazing leader. I remember when I first started all this stuff, and Mandy Warren was one of my first friends, and I would think to myself, I should start doing videos, I should start doing videos, I should start, really doing videos. Everyone's telling me doing videos. And then I saw Mandy Warren and I was like, shoot, Mandy Warren's doing videos. And I had that small mindset where I thought, oh, that person over there is doing it, I can't do that. Or she's already doing videos, I shouldn't be doing that. And then I had to slap that ego across the face and say, no, there is enough success for all of us to go around. And it's wonderful when a leader that you admire and respect so much shows up into your Facebook Live and tells you how much they love you. That's gold. Lots of love to you, Mandy Warren. Lots of love to your mother. She needs extra mother points because she raised a good one. Phenomenal woman. That's right. She's a phenomenal woman. Phenomenally. And I invited people. Thanks, girl. I'm going to cry. Oh, don't cry. Save those tears. My favorite friend and leader. Mine, too. Lisa can't. Oh my gosh, Lisa's in here too. Do I have the whole Glam Dynasty in my Facebook Live? Oh my gosh, Lisa. Hey girl. If you're not following Lisa Kennedy Tar, go follow her. She's the queen of the videos too. Her and Kimberly Rikus, I'm telling you, they're always on. I always miss Lisa's Facebook Lives though. But you want to see your business grow and your life change? Do videos. I see you. Well, now that you're in my chat, can we schedule a time to talk? I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I'm sitting here in front of Facebook Live, in front of the audience, telling you, Lisa, I want to have a conversation with you, Miss Thing. Lisa Kennedy Tar, you're the best. No, you're the best. All right. What time is it? Whoops. 10:50 already. Where did the time go? See? You just come on here, you start cackling. Time goes by so slowly when you're bored, but when you're having fun, it just passes so fast. Yes, let's do Sunday. All right, me and you, boo. I'll call you Sunday. So, if you're not doing videos, go do videos. Go share yourself with the world. Find that powerful thing living inside of you. Go share that. If you're not in my mastermind, go get my mastermind group. I will send you the link if you need to. We're going, stuff is happening. Take a look around you. Stuff is happening all around you. You go get you a piece. Get you a piece of that pie. And when you think success, think justjack.com. So, love you all. Lots of success. Lots of love. Bye, Felicia.